Hey guys, so today I'll be covering the first part of Chapter 4 in the Social Media Strategy book, which is titled Lay a Foundation and Frame the Conversation. The chapter covers an array of topics as to why organizations should be active in social media. As of 2014, 80% of Fortune 500 corporations were on Facebook and 83% had Twitter accounts. But the difference between just starting a social media page for a company and using the page effectively are completely different tasks. Just having a Twitter page and posting corporate press releases or promotions is not a creative social media outlet. Companies need to come up with creative ways to expand their social media presence and figure out their specific markets. A market is defined as a place where products are bought and sold. Social media has bridged the gap between consumers and merchants in these markets. The way companies evaluate their situations is through a SWOT analysis. SWOT stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Through this, organizations will set up a structured plan of marketing strategies by setting goals. A goal is simply something that a person or group is trying to achieve. This leads to my first takeaway point, which is goals should always be expressed specifically as objects that are SMART. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely, which is the most effective way for organizations to set goals. This can be done through secondary research, which is information from previously researched projects that are being used for other purposes, or primary research, which is new research. There are a few different research companies such as Nielsen and Forrester, as well as the Pew Research Center and the U.S. Census Bureau. Also, companies can look at information-specific social media sites like MediaPost. My next takeaway point is that marketers should use their best judgment in listing only the most relevant and important factors. These factors can either be internal, which occur within an organization, or external, which consists of factors outside of the organization. But the organization does not have direct control. These factors influence the mission statement, which is a written declaration of an organization's core purpose that tends to remain unchanged over time. The company must develop a target market as well as a target audience. An example in the book is a nonprofit looks to market by having a target audience of people who provide support through donation of time or money. There are demographic variables that can include age, gender, or geographic location. My final takeaway point is that marketers and advertisers may need to adjust this process to the situation. Companies can look at generational targeting for people of different generations, and groups can look at the psychographic variables as well, which are internal factors such as values, attitudes, interests, and lifestyles. And that wraps up the first part of Chapter 4. I've added some examples to the bottom of this post, and thanks for listening.